Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. There's a new Tom Ford in the private collection, Vanilla Sex. The internet is totally torn on this one. It is a new addition to their sexual line of fragrances. If you guys didn't already know, Bitter Peach, Lost Cherry, fucking fabulous. If you guys don't know what that means, feel free to go visit the Urban Dictionary. Or don't, save yourself that imagery. Today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on the new release, Vanilla Sex. So the bottle itself, I really like. And I want to say that I really wanted to like this because of the name, Vanilla Sex. I'm a big Tom Ford girly, and the world was pretty let down by this so far. The feedback, it's only been out for maybe a couple weeks, and the feedback from the internet so far is people are not very happy with this because I think that people were expecting something a little more groundbreaking. This one was really hyped up by the brand, a really highly anticipated release from Tom Ford. And I honestly, when I smelled it for the first time, it kind of was what I was expecting. I wasn't necessarily expecting anything groundbreaking. I was expecting something vanilla, like vanilla sex, you know, which means boring, essentially. But I do understand the disappointment based off the scent. When I found out how much this costs, Tom Ford has lost their minds. $395 for a 50 ml. The world is seriously ending. It's unreal. But to discuss the scent itself, this is a vanillic, sweet, powdery, nutty perfume with notes of vanilla absolute, a vanilla tincture from India, apparently especially made for this scent with Tom Ford, and a sandalwood essence. That's it. That's all Tom Ford is giving us. It sounds simple, and it is very simple, but I do think that there is a little bit more going on here than what Tom Ford is letting us in on. So when it opens, I don't particularly love the opening of this. It definitely has this kind of plasticky, Play-Doh feeling in the opening for the first 10 minutes. But after those first 10 minutes, it goes away a little bit and it gets better. It's not so much that the scent really changes that much, it doesn't, but it does become a little less synthetic, plasticky, Play-Doh-y. It's a very, very bitter almond. It reminds me like I'm baking something and I'm just smelling out of a bottle of almond extract. You guys know that's like a very rough extract. It's not like vanilla extract, it's a little bit harsher. This is literally what this smells like a bitter almond, very concentrated. You do get a very strong nutty, almost slightly cherry vibe to this. It is a very heavy dose of vanilla. It's sweet, creamy, something a little lactonic about it as well. A very milky tonka bean. There's not a lot of dimension and there's not a lot of sweetness as well. It's a very natural, straight up vanilla extract type of vanilla. Almost kind of like a true vanilla pod with a very, very distinctive almond note. The problem is with this is that plasticky Play-Doh vibe sticks around. Like I said, it does lessen, it does lighten up a little after the opening, but it sticks around, which is just so disappointing. It never really completely goes away. On the skin, I will say that it is a little bit better as well. Not much, but it is a little bit better. I think that this is just one of those scents that develops much better on skin chemistry. It's very sad, but I have to say that it's not for me, especially for the price. My jaw literally hit the floor when they announced that this scent was going to be nearly $400 for a 50 ml. The scent is nice, I like it, but I don't love it. I'm not drooling profusively, foaming at the mouth like I should be to spend this amount of money on a perfume. It gets compared to Italica by Xerjoff a lot. I can kind of see that in that kind of almondy lactonic vibe. Italica is nowhere near as synthetic as this is, and Italica has saffron that gives it a bouncing spiciness that this does not have. I think that there are definitely much better options out there for you to spend your hard-earned money on. Performance on this is only okay, moderate longevity and projection, not beastly, not great. After the first hour, it sits closer to the skin. This is for very bougie people. This is for the people that go shopping and they don't look at price tags and they want to buy something that says Vanilla Sex on it. It's for someone that wants to smell like vanilla, but a little bit different. I will say that this is a little bit different, not too unique, but it definitely has that kind of Tom Ford pizzazz that you find in his private line. And if price is an issue for you, here are some of my top alternatives. So first up, I would recommend Rouge Smoking by BDK. This kind of has a cherry cola vibe to it. Very warm and cozy, not quite as like almondy, but very vanillic, something a little more fizzy. This is a little bit fresher than Vanilla Sex, but it's beautiful. I wore this today and I felt very pretty. And then next up, of course, we have Italica. This is a much better value for your money. It has that same kind of almondy, lactonic vanilla, but with that saffron that just, I think, really makes all the difference. And it doesn't have that synthetic Play-Doh-y vibe that's in Tom Ford. It is a little bit sweeter than Vanilla Sex, but it is just a winter gourmand must-have. And then something that is a little bit higher up on the price point, but still 100% worth it, Inicio's Absolute Aphrodisiac. This is just a very beloved vanilla with some depth and spice. Just the ultimate refinement, guys. And then if you would like a more affordable option at Sephora, I'd recommend Cherry Ambition by the 7 Virtues. This is a clean, hypoallergenic brand. Allergen safe, clean ingredients. This has a heavier dose of cherry, but with that vanilla, that saffron, and a little bit sweeter than the other recommendations that I have, but just a really beautiful value for under $100. I wanted to love it, I really did. I was so excited for this, but sadly, it just missed the mark for me, and there's no way it's worth $400. I can't get over that price in my mind. It's just, I am losing sleep overthinking why the heck Tom Ford decided to put this price tag on this fragrance, but hey, to each their own. I know that some people are loving this scent. I just sadly am not one of them. I have a huge amount of Tom Ford fragrances in my collection, but this one will not be staying. Guys, that is my first impression review of the new Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford. Leave a comment below what you think about this scent. Have you tried it? Do you think it's worth the money? I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.